back again with another case for the S25 Ultra, so let's check it out. What's up guys, welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. So here we are with the quad lock case for the S25 Ultra. So big shout out to Quad Lock for sending this over for a review. Thanks for reaching out and supporting the channel guys, much appreciated. So this is the quad lock mag case for the S25 Ultra. So if you have seen any of my videos over the past say year, 2 years maybe, I have covered the quad lock case for mostly for the iPhone. And I have been quite vocal about the charging issues that we're having with the mag cases for the iPhone. So those videos have been really well received, and a big shout out to all you guys for engaging, dropping your comments and letting me know your experiences with the cases. So it only makes sense. I reviewed it for the S24 last year and it was a really good case. I really did like it and I used it frequently when out on the bike. Time to check it out for S25. So let's do it. Before we get started, what do you guys think of quad lock? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know your experiences, your thoughts on their cases, accessories. If you've had any problems, let me know in the comments down below. Without further ado, here we are. So yeah, case unboxing, pretty straightforward. It's just a case in a box. Quad lock did send me over, of course, this blue mag ring, which we will install now because the black's okay, but it's a bit boring. So let's just spice this bad boy up a little bit. So inside the box then we've got our little mag ring. We should have a little tool in here. Yeah, I've totally butchered this. Ah, there we go. Okay, that was a lot harder than it needed to be. What is wrong with me today? So there we go, so we've got warranty information there with the case as well. And there we go, so first off we've got these little 4 holes in this little tool. You just pop each of these little holes and the mag ring just pops off. And then you just line it up with the others and it'll line up pretty straightforward. Then you just click it in. It just takes a little bit of pushing for that to click in, but once it clicks in, it's okay. They've updated the mag ring there. It's got it's a different shade of blue. It's more like it's got like a little metallic-y thing to it, which is pretty cool. I like that. And then we've got a black one that's spare as well. So that's pretty cool. So there. We've bedazzled it up a little bit. First off then, we'll just weigh this case. And it weighs in 61 grams. So that is pretty much the weight of a sort of rugged case like this. And if we just pop the S25 Ultra into this case, there we go. And we just pop that on the scale. So 282 grams is what you'll be carrying around in your pocket. It is a bit weighty, but the trade-off you get for a bulky, rugged case, to be honest. But it's not too bad, and I do really dig it. So it is the same TPU case. We do have that matte finish, and yes, it is kind of smooth. So it will sort of get wee marks and things like that on it, but it's a case, man. That's what cases are for. The cases are there to get roughed up so your phone doesn't get roughed up, you know what I mean? So that is the nature of the game. We do have these molded plastic buttons here as well, which are clicky, tactile, responsive. That's what you want to see. And it is a full bumper case, so it goes all the way around the phone, like so. We've got Quad Lock's brand on here as well, which is quite subtle. And then we've got our cutouts for our USB-C, our speakers and our S Pen, and it's rounded off here for the S Pen, which means you can easily get at your S Pen, which is what you want to see. And then we've got a lanyard loophole as well, which is on the bottom, which is pretty good because most other cases I've seen so far, all the lanyard loopholes are like on the side at the bottom, so the fact that it's on the bottom of the phone, that's pretty good. I like that. So we'll just do the fitment test then. So we'll just take the corners, we'll give it a twist, and as expected, it's a really tight fitting case, so it's not going to lift at the corners. And if we just put it down here and we do that, oh my friggin' rip. That is really tight. Oh, that really hurt my thumb. So you can see there, you hear that click. So you know that case, is well and truly on. That's a really tight fit, so that is not coming off. At the end of the day, this is designed to go onto like a bike mount. This is not designed to come off your phone easy. So if you're on a bike and you crash your bike or you come off your bike, you don't want the phone coming off the case. So yeah, Very, very, very good fitting case. So screen lip then, the screen lip is consistent all the way around. It's a good chunky lip and it goes all the way around. So if you do set that down flat, you're going to get good lift up flat protection. That's what you want to see. But of course then the camera lenses are well and truly recessed there, so you've got good protection there as well. So if you set that down flat, you're not going to get those lenses roughed up, which is what you want. Also then, it's a pretty flat case as well when you have it on the back. Even though it is a good bit thicker, there's no rock or anything with it, which is really good. I mean, yes, it is a smooth case, but the more you use it, these things sort of weather and they do develop a bit of grip over time. I know that because I have used quad lock cases for years. Quad lock is always a case that I pick up every year. I have done ever since the iPhone 6. I have been picking up a quad lock case every year. When I was more out in the field with work and when I was like when I go out on the bike, I always put a quad lock case on. So it is always one of my go-to pickups every year. So again, big thanks to Quad Lock for actually finding my content and saying, here, would you like us to send you these cases? Because I'm like, do you know what? I'll be buying it anyway, so why not? So much appreciated, guys, for supporting the channel. I do like that. It does add a little bit of bulk to your phone, but again, you're wanting that protection. That's the trade-off. It is Magsafe compatible, so as you can see, if you're not familiar with Quad Lock, you've got the Quad Lock mechanism here, which is used for the Quad Lock accessories. So like for the likes of the bike mount, it just sort of clicks in, snaps in place and holds your phone in place. But then for your everyday use, then this is what the mag ring's for. The mag ring is for using Magsafe compatible accessories. Now, this is where we're going to get into the bit of maybe controversy that we've had over the past couple of years, because these are obviously a very thick case. The Magsafe connectivity for a lot of the Qi wireless accessories was a bit of an issue, so it was causing problems with charging, especially with the iPhones. When I would have put on a handful of different chargers, I was constantly getting dropouts, and a lot of people were reporting the same thing. I didn't really have that with the S24 Ultra, so I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be not that big of an issue. But first we're going to just test the Magsafe strength, because the Magsafe strength of this mag ring has never really been a problem because it's always been really good. So fingers crossed, it still is good. So let's just check it out. So yeah, so this is a really heavy case with the phone in it, and that's holding onto the phone there with no problems whatsoever. That's really good, and it's taking the full weight of that stand. It's not, there's no movement there whatsoever, so that's really good. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see they've maintained that. And I have seen a lot of people have been commenting on our previous videos saying that their mag ring has popped out of their phone case, but I've never had that issue, thankfully. And if you noticed how big of an issue it was me to get the mag ring into this case, I hope it's not coming out. That's all I can say. But let's get on to the Magsafe test then. So I have plugged in this. This is my Anker Qi 2 wireless charger. The phone is Qi 2 compatible as well. So here's hoping that we don't get any dropouts with this. So fingers crossed. So we'll just pop the phone on there. And straight away, fast wireless charging, 85%, which is pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll leave this on the charge for a little bit, and we'll come back and we'll see, has there been any drops and has this charged a little bit. So it is coming up now to 7:30 now, so I'll leave this for maybe 10-15 minutes and we'll drop back in and we'll see just what's going on.
A few minutes later.
And we're back. I took a quick break to go and get some grub. It is just after 7:51, so it's about 20 minutes this has been on charge. And if we just take a look, then it's still charging and it is at 90%. So it looks to be steady and charging as it should, which is what you want to see. So that's good. And then we'll just double check the S Pen test. So we'll just take the S Pen and we'll just see what it's like. So we'll just start. Yeah, so this is quite a thick case. So the magnets do sit quite a bit from the phone considering the thickness of the case. So you don't get very much in the way of breaks, which is good to see on the S Pen. So yeah, like if I'm drawing lines there, you know, I'm not getting much in the way of breaks, which is good. That's what you want to see. That's pretty sweet. So say we'll just pop this back on the stand, for example. And look at that. So I've got a couple of little breaks here. There's one there and there's one in there, but that's a lot. Okay, let's make it out to be a liar now. it seems to be the slower I go, it doesn't really do much, but if I do it fast, it's as if there's latency with the pen, and then that's where it sort of, say I see, I do it really fast, which isn't bad now. This is actually one of the first, that's actually not bad. Some of the other cases when I've had accessories on have been like really bad, you know, they just don't play ball at all. This seems to, like there's with that charging stand on, and that's just going slow. There's no breaks there, so I mean, if you were writing notes, I don't think you'd be writing so fast that it would cause major breaks, but that's interesting. So my final thoughts, this case is pretty good. I do use MagSafe charging for a lot of things, just for the pure convenience of it. I use it for my iPhone and I use it for my Android phones as well, so that's pretty important for me, you know, just to be able to come in, and I've got docks on my desk and I've stands up beside my bed, so it means a lot for me to come in, just set it on a mount and be able to know that it's charged. That's good, and it's ticked that box. The S Pen functionality is working pretty good on it as well, even with accessories on the back. So yeah, I will say I am very, very impressed with this. So yeah, I would recommend that you pick this up if you are into, you know, your outdoors, your biking. Definitely, if you look at the quad lock ecosystem, it's definitely worth picking up. So yeah, I would recommend. But that won't be the last bit of quad lock content I will be doing. I still do have a case to review for the iPhone, which did have a lot of the MagSafe issues, so stay tuned for that coming. I also do have a collection of quad lock accessories, which I will do a follow-up video on as well, and I will feature the S25 Ultra and the iPhone as well, so stay tuned if you want to see that content, and let me know in the comments down below what you want to see in this video. As always, if you want to pick this case up, I will leave you an affiliate link to where you can pick it up. Affiliate links help support the channel, but they don't cost you guys any more money, so if you do pick up using any of my links, thanks for your support, it's much appreciated. And that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button for me, and don't forget to click that subscribe and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. Keep it up to the channel, I have a lot more S25 Ultra content coming, so stay tuned. And if you want some more down-to-earth tech review and accessory videos, you know where to come. And until the next one, I'll catch you later. Quad lock, baby!